Hi, good morning. Anyway, we're doing this video log again. Someone from YouTube asked me if I can show them how did I installed my sound system on my excavator, and I told the fellow that I'm gonna do it once all my parts has came in to control my lightings, and also to have my telemetry on the remote control. So finally it came, a telemetry for the remote control. Here's one of the light controllers, and another one. I don't know which one I would want it to install first because I want to try it, see what works best, and also the Y harnesses for the servos. Anyway, stay tuned, and we'll go ahead and explain to you what we're actually doing for now. Okay, so the first thing that we did is we replaced the bucket with the claw because we wanted to show how this light works when you're controlling it. So, and with the buckets, I mean, obviously it doesn't have that light. Also, one good thing about this model is it comes with this plugs for the sockets, and you gotta be careful when you're replacing it because you will have some leakage, hydraulic leakage, and make sure that you would have paper towels. This thing right here, that's like a rubber plugs that you use for the tubings, and then the metal part, it goes to the metal what do you call this, quick connects for the tubings. And what the instructions regarding putting this on, what the instruction says is you're gonna take the short, both the short, take it to the closest one, and then the long ones goes to the top one. So that's what we did. And then as far as lighting goes, this comes with a jack. This jack goes on the bottom of this arm. It has a plug on it. So, and that's that. Make sure to wear gloves because you will have fluids on your hand, and I for one hated to having these fluids in my fingers while I'm working with electronics, because you will have no grips at all, and you won't be able to hold small parts. Anyway, with that, we'll go ahead and show you how to open this, which screws to take, and how to put on all these electronics that we're adding. And we'll break for now. So currently this is what it looks like when the power is on. There's two lights are on. All the lights are on. And there's nothing to turn it off. Now what I'm trying to do is probably make sure that this light is on every time that the power is turned on, so there we don't have to do any controls for it, just to make sure that we have something to tell us that the power on this equipment is turned on whenever, because there's once you turn it off, there's nothing to indicate it other than that screen there. This one would immediately tells you that there is a power. Also, this is the screws that we're gonna have to take off to take the cabs off. One of them is located right here on the boom side of the cab, and the other one is on this side right there. There's only two screws for the cab, and once you take those two off, you can pretty much take the whole cab off. You just gotta be careful because there's wirings inside that goes through here in this light. Also, the antennas, we attach it to the side of the cab post on the front, so you just gotta have to be careful with that. Now, for the engine side, there's four screws. These two right here, it's a thumb screw, so I can take out one now. Actually, I'll take out two. So that's the two screws that holds the cover for this whole engine cab, and the other two are these two bigger screws here. There's four screws here, two small and two big. Now the two small screws holds this plate on the frame, while this two bigger screws holds the whole entire cab. Okay, you might also want to take this off, these platings, because it has this notch in here. Obviously we already opened this up before, so it's a little bit loose now, so I don't have to take that off. But when you're taking it off for the first time, you might like to take note of that. You don't have to take it off per se, but if it's, if it won't come up, keep an eye on that. You don't have to take this off. This whole thing, this whole areas right here comes off once you take out all those four screws. Okay, and there it is. It's open. After I took out those four screws, the two screw, the big screw with the socket, with the Allen wrench. This is where it goes, where it attached to these two posts right here, and the two thumb screw goes attached to this two metal post here. Here's the sound system that we install. It's a Hoyna. It's the same module that they put on the Hoyna 970 Cabolite, and the speakers, we basically just stick it up on the chassis, or the main hood for the engine right there. Unfortunately, there's no detachable plugs for it, so you'll just have to keep it close to the body. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take the cab out, and I'll show it to you. The radio control, or the receiver, is located in the back of that cab seat. It's actually just what they call this, double taped on plate that they put in there, and that's also where the main lightings connections are. So this is what it looks like. There's the engine, pretty good. I mean, motor. It's pretty good motor pump for the hydraulics. It's really quiet. And there's where the battery attachments are, or where the battery is, of course, on the back. The fuse or the cable connectors, the main power connectors are here, and the turning motors are right there in the middle, and all these tubings for the hydraulics are located on top of this plate. Okay, now the pressure adjustment is right there, and of course the wirings for everything is located on the side. What I like about this product is the tank is located on this side. All the hydraulics are located on this side, and then all the electronics are located on the other side. So if you experience like a leak or something, it would come up here or on this side. There's a plate in the middle that prevents it from flowing towards the your electronics. So all your electronics are pretty safe, you know, as much as safe as you can get from getting fluids, hydraulic fluids, and may cause fires. Okay, so really they thought it out pretty good, and with the battery placement on the back, it also prevents you from having your battery get some hydraulic fluids on it. Anyway, we'll get through this. Let's take a break. So there it is. The cab is off. This is what it looks like with Benito right there. We call this guy Benito. You know, he's Italian. We wanna make sure that his name is Italian. And there you go. There's the radio receiver on the back, which is attached to this plate right here. This plate is, you know, perfectly placed in there to hold that radio. The light plugs are right here on the bottom. So all the like I said, all the electronics are separated and also elevated from the metal floor, which helps to prevent getting hydraulic fluids if there's a leakage. Well thought out placement for it. All the electrical circuits and electronic circuits are on this side, and all the hydraulics part are on that side of this machine. Anyway, we'll go ahead and test the lightings and all these things, and we'll keep it posted. Okay, so we're finally settled with how we're gonna work with this. Let me turn this on. The way that I did it, because we're very limited to the amount of channels that we have on this receiver. It can only take 11 channels, even though it says 12 channels. So you actually only have 11 spots. And the only way that I can do it is use a wire harness to put the controls for the lighting on one of the servos for the hydraulics. I decided to put it or split the signal from the servo on this hydraulic hydraulic cylinder, because this is used not quite often. We only use it when we have to adjust the boom, and normally we would adjust the boom at the beginning of when we play with this. So we could just set it down like this, you know, and then turn off the motors and use the switch with this hydraulic system to control the lightings. And let me show you. On. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to have some sort of indications if the power is on. Like right now, the power is on, and this beacon actually lights up right away. Well, you know, when you're using this kind of machines anyway, when you're in the construction area, you would want it to have this on at all times, whether it's daytime or nighttime, just to make sure that people are aware that there's a danger of getting hit by this thing. So anyway, so I just kept it on. That means the power is on, and there's a reason for that, and I will show you later why would I wanted to have that light or that beacon to be on all the time. Now, as you can see, the lightings on the cab is not on. Same thing with the lightings on the floorings and the boom lights. Also the beacon lights for both the claws. Anyway, the pump is off, so there's nothing's going on. And if I turn this on, you can hear the servos going, but nothing's moving. So if I turn it up, and the lights is on. That's also for the cab floors. There's another one here also that you can see. The light is on, and on the back the light is on. Now the boom and the beacon for the claw is not, and also the lights on the other side of the cab, the main cab, it's not on either. However, if I turn this thing on, those lights turns on, and the cab is off. And if I turn the switch again one more time, everything is on, which is the way that how I wanted it. So with this, I would say that this upgrade is done. On this upgrade, I have installed the lighting systems, the controls for the lightings, and also I have installed the what do you call this, a system to let me know what my voltage are, you know, on my batteries, so I don't have to look at the screen all the time to let me know that the battery is getting low. I mean, telemetry, that's what it is. That's the words that I'm looking for. This is a Radiolink Telemetry, which is dedicated for this type of receiver that they use. Anyway, I'm gonna close it up and, you know, see how it goes. I'm gonna bind all the wires here, and once I get done, I'll show you the reason why I wanted to have this beacon light on all the time. There's one big reason for that. Anyway, stay tuned. Okay, we are almost done. As you can see, we have installed the cab back in, and all the wirings binded out. Now we just wanted to make a last final test before we close this up. So with that, let me go ahead and do the test. See if it lights up. There you go. That lights up. And then, oh, hold on a second. There you go. That turns on. That should be. And then all of the lightings on. There you go. Perfect. It looks like it's working. And turn it off. All right. So we're almost done. All I gotta do is secure everything, and we're good to go. Let me see, make sure that the sound power is on. It turned on. There you go. Yep. There you go. Everything's working. All right. Okay, so we finally put the screws together. Oh, I forgot to. Anyway, I forgot to put the two thumb screw here. But I put the two screws on the top, and it lines up. No problem. Nothing is missed, and it's working, as you can see. And let's try the lights again. Yep, lights up. There you go. Lights up. And all of it lights up. And it's all off. All right. Now all I gotta do is also the oh, I forgot to put the here, hold this, the telemetry. This is the telemetry wire. Forget to put it in. All right, let's go do that. All right, let's see if it yeah, it shows the telemetry right there. Yep, there it is. Tells me that there's 5.4 volts on the receiver and 11.4 on the main power lines. Okay, this also gives us the alarms when the power goes low. It gives out an alarm on the remote control. So we just tested that out today. Anyway, looks like that's how the way it goes, and everything works pretty well. All we gotta do now is close this, and I'll show you the reason why I would like to have these lights on all the time. Break for now. Alright, there you go. It's all put together, and I put it on the floor just to make sure that we can run this 360 degrees without hitting anything. As you can see, there it is. Telemetry is working. 11.4 on the external battery, and receiver is 5.4. And there's no alarms. And once again, let's go ahead and try the lights. There you go. All right. There you go. The light is on. All the lights are on. Looks like it's working perfectly. And we'll turn the sounds on. There you go. Perfect. Alright. Let's turn that off. And this is where, let me just raise this up. And make sure that it's raised up properly. There you go. Now this is the reason why I would like to have that lights on all the time. Okay, as you can see, we're not hitting anything. Alright, I just want to make sure that we're not hitting anything. Alright, this is the reason why. Okay, wait, on the radio. If you turn this off and you have the thing on, the switch is on, here's what's gonna happen. You gotta be careful before you turn this machine off, or before you turn the radio off. Make sure that the battery or the switch on the machine is disconnected or turned off, because otherwise this thing is gonna happen. This happens to us a couple of times. Human error, of course, because we didn't turn off the machine first before the radio. Oh, sorry. And this is what happens. There you go. And turn it on. Right there. That's the reason why I wanted to have that lights on all the time, so I can see that the power is still on. Because otherwise, if you have this thing all secured and everything, you think that it's already disconnected. Like for example, let's just say you're securing for the day after playing, all right? Let me bring this down. Now you have this thing down and you turn it off. Guess what happens? That boom is gonna hit this, and you might damage your turning motors when you turn it off. When you turn the radio off, but not the machines or the actual excavator switch. So that would really make your day. Because otherwise you're gonna break maybe the cog ring, the cog teeth on the transmissions of the turning motors, or maybe you'll just burn the motor itself. So once again, that's what happens. Let me try it again. Let me show you again.
Wait, make sure.
Okay. Right there.
Ikaw, boss ko na.
Yep. So you don't want to turn your radio off, you know, before turning the machines off. Make sure to turn off the machine first, or the excavator first. Really, really important. Just say a warning for everyone who owns this or who wants to own this type of excavator. Otherwise, everything is perfect. I like it. You know, I mean, what's not to like? I mean, you got everything here. You have this, you know, and it turns. You can see. Then you can grab something. You know, now I turned the motors on this so that it doesn't, you know, turn really fast. But otherwise, everything else, I love it. I love this machine. I love this excavator. If any one of you wanted to buy something like this, I would highly recommend this. And for the price, it comes with the claws, the two buckets, one small bucket and one huge bucket, and also a ripper. And then it also comes with the monitors on the driver, and comes with all the lightings installed. Although there's no control for it, which we just upgraded now. And also it didn't came with the telemetry. Now we have the telemetry. Anyway, that's it for now. Like I said, all you need is 4 screws, 2 thumb screws and 2 Allen wrench screws to take off the whole cab or the engine cab, and then 2 screws for the driver cab. And the driver cab, that's where the receivers are. And like I said, all the electronics are on this side, all the hydraulic parts are on that side, which is, you know, designed pretty well. I like the design on this. I like the way that they put this together, and, you know, decided that, you know, this is where all the hydraulics and this is all where the electronics are. I mean, I really give them a kudos for that. Anyway, have a good day, and that's it for now. We'll go ahead and you know, dig some dirt on this, and we'll make another video for that. Sayonara, everyone. Right. Okay, one more thing I forgot to show you is how the sound of this when it's turning. Onto the Caterpillar drive. See, it makes that noise. Pretty cool. I like it. Let's go ahead and pick this up. I'm still getting used to this, so bear with me here. That looks like a coffin, by the way.
Oh my God.
My son is laughing. And I said it looks like a coffin.
No.
It does look like a coffin.
Man. I wonder what dead body is that?
Yeah, I wonder whose dead body is that. There you go. And then the horn, of course. And let's go back out. That's just small if you want to go fast. But I toned it down so it doesn't go take off on on me.